All right, so another feature that we have here is the ability to give quests. So you can come here and we can add a new quest and we can just call this quest, let's say, find the golden book or something very simple. We can add a description, type main site and whatever. You can even use this achievement, although we will have a special achievement. It's on the works. You can have objectives, so you can say kill 10 enemies. So we can actually do like kill 5, and then you can do like enemies. I'm just gonna put like text, doesn't matter. And I'm gonna create a quest. Now we have a quest, and we need to assign it to someone. And the way you assign the quest, it's very simple, right? We're gonna go back to our game, and we just need to go back to the playground, right? And I'm just gonna add here add quest. Now we just gonna call this add the quest. And everything you do, you must make sure that you always remember the name of the quest, otherwise it gets a little bit harder, right? But now we're just gonna add here when we click. And now we're gonna do a quick quest, and we have a couple of things. Claim rewards, complete all the quests, start a quest. So we're gonna update this, and we need a quest slug. In this case, is this one right here. One of the things we will do is also make this more visible and also changeable. At the moment you can't change the quest, so you have to delete it again. But now we're gonna do a custom event called API updates. You can break this stuff, and we can do like a print, and we can just do something like that. And now let's have a look. So if I add here the user, where is it? Test. Oh, nice. Login. Add quest. True. Now we can go back to our dashboard. I think I can just refresh, and I can see, let's say, the test, right? And we have like 5 queues. Now, what we can actually do is we can go back to our game, and we can do here another, let's say, event. We can actually add the count. So let's say add quest count, right? And let's say queue, and I put a queue just so illustrate to you guys what you can do with it. And now we can go back here and we can search for quest. Sorry, quick quest, claim reward, or I think it's called quick update quest progress. Yes, right. Now we need a slug, so it's gonna be that, right? Now we need, on our case, the slug, right? So if you remember, when we created the quest, we have the key, which is just called queues. So in this case, we just call this, I think it's called queues, but let's just go back here and let's just do this. Let's just do that, and we're gonna create like a custom event called API queues, right? You can break this, and we can do a print. You just need to remind yourself about the key, right? So we're gonna compile and save, right? And let's just go back here and press play. Now we're gonna copy that. We're gonna go back and add this and submit. Now queue, let's say true. Let's go back and search again. I think is because we're using the wrong key. Yeah, we need to, I think it's just called, yeah, it's called queues. That's it. I forgot to, and we just need to adjust that. That's the key, sorry. Queues, right? Compile and save. Make sure there's no space. Let's just try again. Right here. Go back. Queue. And true. And now, if if I just search for the player again, look at that. We have our quests, right? So I can do like a couple of times. So it queues everything. Search. I think I need to do one more time and then two, right? So we do have more, right? And then the way you know that your character completed the quest is that you can do things like, for example, right? You can get the quest reward. So we're gonna do like a custom event. We can call like claim reward. Claim. Right, claim. Like get quest. And we can go back here. And we need to basically on-clicked. We need to basically do something like quick quest. And we have like quick quest completed, claim quest rewards. You can also do get quest. So you can do get all the quests, right? So now we're just gonna go back here and I can go back, for example, on the code book here. And we can do like, let's say a custom event called API claim, whatever, it doesn't matter the name here. Do a break. And we can just do like a print and we can do a break, right? Button save. And let's see. So I can go back. I can add my user. I can press submit. And I can try to get quest. So it's false. Let's see why is it false. So we can get the status. And I think the message, the status, let's just see what is going on, right? And we can just try to go back here. And we're logging, get a quest. Quest not completed or already completed. This is happening because what we have to do here is that on our game, we need to actually claim the quest, right? So what we have to do here is say is active, right? So let's just go back here to our game. Is that this is a part where you have to do like the logic on your end, right? And this is where you decide where we want to give the player the ability of getting the quest. So it's called complete quest. So for example, you can go back here to the quest and I'm just gonna call this complete, all right? Or finish quest. Now we're gonna go back to here, click, right? All you gotta do is you're gonna search for quick quest complete, right? And we can complete a quest here. We can break that. Sorry, we can actually break now. We can do a custom event code, sorry. And we can do something like this, break. We can do a print, right? And you can do something like that, right? Now, what we can actually do here is they can do a branch, all the objects are met, but in this case, yes, it's not going to be a problem. So what you can do is that we can log in again, do that, and finish quest. True. So now if I go back to the dashboard, I can search for the user again, right? So it's completed, and I can get the quest, and reward has been claimed, right? And then you can claim the reward. And of course, then you just need to do the logic yourself. If you want to, for example, I think it's called quest, sorry, quick quest. You can update the progress. You can request. You can do my quest. You can do all sorts of things here that you can actually play around with it. Like you can even, you know, destroy the quest, whatever. So feel free to use all those nodes in here for the user as well.